Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft City on my Syndicate of the Apocalypse channel. So I have a lot to explain about the city, because I've been building it a lot off of camera. And this is going to be kind of a tour video of everything I've built so far. So there's a lot more stuff now. For one, the valley has gotten a little bit more progress. There's a new house in there. Might end up changing it at some point in time. But I have been working the terrain quite a bit. This was all just a hole in the ground. Bog standard. Just blew a hole in the earth. And I've created this out of it, which is actually looking quite good, if I do say so myself. And you guys have seen this before, so this is nothing big. Figure start with something small. Just added a little house. You saw me make with the path, but I finished the area down here connecting up to the path, and then obviously all this is new. So that's kind of the smaller thing that you guys already knew I was working on off camera. This is sort of off camera. I filmed a time lapse actually, because I figured out how to do that on console. Not using the replay thing, but a different way, because all Bedrock is linked together, so then I just bought Minecraft for the 10th time. Not kidding, not exaggerating, 10th time on my Switch, because I have it for Java, Xbox 360 twice, PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Windows 10 Edition. I bought Windows 10 Edition again because it broke. Then I had it on Pocket Edition, and now Switch. So that makes it number 10. And then up here, one of the bigger things that I did not film in a time lapse, which I probably should have. That would have been cool. A cool build to do. An entire aircraft. I don't have an interior in it. Most of these new buildings don't have interiors yet, but I like to do the exterior and then do all the interiors at the same time. But it's a nice looking plane, I guess. It's nothing special, but it's now flying over the sky, which means the airport is actually going to be in that direction, because it's going to be touching down. I haven't decided whether or not I want the landing gear to already be lowered or not, but I'm thinking about it. I don't know. And then over here, obviously there's another few buildings. For one, this I finished with cobblestone on top. I changed the roof up a little bit. I did some exterior like window designs. Built a farm in the back. It doesn't have much of an interior. It's got a carpet and that's it. That's the only interior it has right now, but soon I will be making more of an interior in here, along with the other buildings. Like I said, there's not going to be hardly any interiors in any of these, but I may as well show them. This one I really like, except for the fact that it kind of looks like a PS5 on one side, but that's also kind of cool. So this has way less of an interior than the last one. I did finally put a ceiling over there, but yeah. No ceiling, no floor, nothing. Just a giant... It's even missing some windows. Just an empty shell. But it does look nice, I believe. I mean, you might not think so, but I don't give a shit. If you're watching my channel regularly, then you don't give a shit either. Then this house I built while Matt was working on his thing that he changed 4 times because he originally made a house out of this shit, and I told him no, that's not acceptable. I'm sorry, you just brought the property value of every single house in this neighborhood down by $1.5 million. But while he was dicking around over there, and it took him long enough for me to build this entire house in its entirety, detailing and all. It took him that long to build this, after tearing down several things. And then I dicked around with him and With my new Switch account, I hadn't told him yet, so I renamed him Herobrine, made a skin for Herobrine, and had him appear in the world and terrorize Matt. It was funny. I should have caught it on camera. Oh well. Many things I should have caught on camera, but I didn't. Oh well. But this has a little bit more of an interior. That's not supposed to look like that. I don't know why that happened. We'll just fix that right quick. Whoops. But this doesn't have anything in it. It's just, you know, got more of an interior than this. This is also a massive build compared to the tiny little house over there. But there is one house here. I think I showed you around like the outside a little bit, but this house does have an interior. Almost 100% done. Really, it could be done. I just want to add some more detail to it. Outside of it, really like one of my favorite houses that I've built so far. And I just love building this style of house. And I like the clash of the sorry. Get the hiccups for a second. I like the clash of the oak wood with the spruce and the dark oak. It really kind of just comes together. I also do like, you know, the dark oak with the dark oak and the cobblestone. It's nice looking. Don't get me wrong. And the birch house, really nice looking, and the modern house, really nice looking. It's just there's something about this house that just feels better. I don't know. But I will show you most of the interior. So here's like the little entranceway. Don't have the dining room set up yet. And I don't know if I'm going to put anything here. Probably just a carpet and some lighting. But here's like the living room. We got a fireplace. Oh, can't let you see that. A picture frame. This was going to be a TV, but then I decided, why would I have a TV right there next to a fireplace? And then have two couches. And then it's just congested. And then there's a window here, and there's no purpose to have a window there, and all that shit. So I decided just to put a picture frame there. Then we have a dining room table, which I like the chains. They kind of look like the, you know, the table legs. I have like the rounded part to them, like the knobs on them. It kind of looks like that. So I liked using that because it works as table legs on trapdoors. And then we got the kitchen. Just really basic design. I didn't put much thought into that. I just kind of slapped some blocks down. Don't pay any attention. Actually, don't pay any attention to that at all. That was not there. Then we just got like this area down here that you can look out the window. I don't really know why. It's just kind of there. Then obviously fireplace. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. The second floor is a little wonky up here. I should probably put a lower ceiling since this part sticks out a little bit. Right there. But I don't know. Maybe. Then we go up the stairs to the second floor. The second floor also has one of the curved windows. This is just the hallway. We got one bedroom over here that has a balcony out here. See the beautiful neighborhood. That house we'll be building next episode. And then in here we have a staircase. Why? What? Hold on a second. What? Where is that? Excuse me? Oh, I got a whole little room down here. I should probably get rid of that and fill that in the rest of the way. I don't know what I was doing with that, but oh well. This leads out to the balcony up here and also the third floor, which is just, right now, just a bedroom with another balcony. Another staircase that actually leads down into the other room down here, which I haven't put anything in. So when I said very basic design, I meant I didn't put a design in here because I'm too lazy. But there are 3 staircases that connect to the 3rd floor, and only 1 that connects to the 1st and 2nd floor. Oh well. And then this is the 4th floor, and the final floor. The bedroom up here. There's also a balcony in the back. Oh, if I can get out. On both the 3rd and 4th floors. Really like this design. Yeah, that's one of the houses. This is actually leads straight into the staircase. And then we got kind of like a little garden out front. Really liking it. And then this, I decided to make a little wall to represent how I'm setting everything up. So like the sidewalk, this block here, that is going to be what I like design roads for. If you haven't noticed already, I have a whole bunch of it laid out. That's where roads are gonna be. And then one day when I have nothing to do and I am really, really bored, I'm just gonna knock out all these roads at some point in time. And then past that, military will mark in green. Haven't marked any of those, so I can't show you any of them. Railway will mark with this really cool, really weird looking block. Kind of looks like wood, but stone. I don't know. We'll be marking that for the railways. Luxury, like mansions and stuff, that'll be the gold block. We don't have one yet, but I do plan on making one. So actually, to show you bird's eye view, this is kind of going to be kind of like a upper class neighborhood. Not rich class, but upper class neighborhood. You know, the big houses, lots of rooms, lots of space, lots of stuff. Really, in Minecraft, a house this big only houses enough for like a few rooms and a kitchen. Which is funny, because you would think upper class would have more, but upper class only has the basic needs. Hey, kind of like in real life. But then over here, which there's a house over here I'll show you in a minute that's actually Charles's that he built that I really like. This is going to be kind of like the mid to lower class. Not per se like poor lower class, but like mid to lower class, so kind of the smaller traditional houses. Actually, while we're over here, I'll go ahead and show you this. This is Charles's house. I helped him build it a little bit. But he designed the roof. Originally, I thought he was just going to do like a cross shape, but then he added the corners to it. It looks really cool. I added the chimney. I almost called it a fireplace. It's a chimney. Needed all the designing on the outside and the interior. All I did on this building was help him finish the roof and do the chimney. I didn't do anything except for I did put the bushes here with the trapdoors on the side. I think those look kind of cool. But inside of here, he did like the tables. Oh, I like how he did the plates actually. I didn't even notice that before. It looks like they're drinking coffee with their bread and rotisserie chicken. Then a chest, a bed. You know, he should probably make a wall somewhere so that it's kind of got some privacy. But no, it's kind of like an apartment-sized housing is what this is going to be. And they're all going to be kind of about that size, kind of smallish, not much interior at all. This is my attempt at one of those like little circles, you know, like you'll have like a road that ends in a circle. This one doesn't end. It does kind of transition through. Maybe I'll put like something in the center here. But we're gonna have houses all around it and then connect all the way back. And actually, you'll understand why there's bushes everywhere here in a minute. But this is all going to connect like the lower class, like mid to lower class there and there, and then it'll slowly kind of transition to mid to upper class. So kind of the intermediate houses between those big motherfuckers and those tiny little fucks, and they'll be kind of like the intermediate builds, and that'll transition into the upper class, which means past this way, kind of where Charles's cherry tree is going to be more of the upper class, and then past that is going to be like a mansion or something. That'll be the rich class. Maybe have 4 mansions, you know, right near each other. Which Matt decided to build next to mine, and I don't know what he's trying to do here. Not gonna judge a build. Never gonna judge a build unless it's made out of this shitty block just to piss me off, which is what he originally did. So I'm a lot happier about this design than his last one, but I don't know what he's gonna be doing with this. It looks kind of, I don't know, squarish. I mean, it's Minecraft, yes, and it is a square, mostly, yes, but I don't know, it just looks big. Who knows? I'm gonna help him design parts of it too. Charles didn't really need any help because he had just kind of small house. Also, he did it before I even knew what was happening. I went over there and was like, oh, that's cool. I'll put a neighborhood here. So then I outlined everything. So where was I? Oh yeah, luxury. Luxury is going to be down there a ways. Tourist. Now that's going to be like the amusement parks and the zoos and all that. The tourist stuff, you know, where you would go if it was a tourist attraction. Then urban areas are marked in red. I'm actually going to have an urban area. Once you get in here, this road is actually going to divide urban from commercial. Commercial is going to be more of like your skyscrapers. Some of them will have like an alleyway with shops on the bottom, which will look really cool, kind of like the Chinese style, but in an American version. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But then the urban will be like your Kohl's and your shoe stores, like a diner, a pharmacy, barber, clothing, cell phones. You know, like the smaller things. Maybe the mall. We'll maybe have a mall in the urban section. Kind of like the smaller buildings, the smaller locally owned businesses. And then these will be like the commercial businesses with a whole bunch of different, like, even some of the restaurants and fast food places that'll be in the urban section will have a commercial counterpart that'll be a skyscraper with offices that connect to each of the like fast food places. I haven't decided what building this is going to be. Actually, it doesn't have any interior except for a little bit of redstone that I've done. Damn it, Matt. He decided to turn them. So I built this elevator. I saw a picture online somewhere of I forget his name. Mumbo Jumbo. He was showing, I think it was like him showing a whole bunch of different elevator ideas. And I found a picture of the side of it. I was like, I could probably figure out that the rest of the way. Yeah, 5 hours later, it works. And it's really complicated, and I didn't understand any of it. I probably should have just looked up some video by Mumbo Jumbo, where I assume he probably did some kind of tutorial on this design. I don't know. If so, it's probably on YouTube, so go find it yourself. I'm not going to put a link in the description. Mumbo Jumbo's a great guy, but you're a lazy asshole. Just go watch his videos. I'll wait. Alright, have you done it? Good. Now like and subscribe to him. And I guess me. Whoa! What the fuck? Why am I on fire? Very concerned about this building now. It's got a fire going somewhere. I don't know why. Oh, I bet I know why. I bet somebody like either Matt or my Switch account is sitting right here in this area on fire. They probably logged out before they went out. That's a cool feature though. Invisible fire. Gives you the crackling sound and everything. It's weird. But anyways, that's the skyscraper. It's our first commercial build. Damn it. Can I fucking speak? And it will actually be a yellow outline when we outline other skyscrapers that we'll build. Not just skyscrapers. There will also be like commercial buildings that aren't skyscrapers. Usually are kind of like hospital looking things, you know, not quite a skyscraper, not too tall, but like it's hard to describe. Just really long or wide buildings, you know, full of offices upon offices. And then obviously we'll have the residential be white. That's what all the house outlines are right now. Is in the white concrete. Actually, the plane's built out of white concrete. Maybe that's just a residential plane. I mean, it is a airliner, so it's probably got passengers of some sort on there. So maybe, I don't know. That would be interesting. What if somebody built an airliner and you could pay like a certain amount of shit ton of money, but a certain amount of money, and you got to like live on the airliner or the airline while it flew its trips? That would be cool. I'd pay for that. Granted, you would have to probably pay millions upon millions of dollars. It's like a seat. But, I mean, if you're rich enough, that would be cool. Just live in the back of a plane. Well, I guess unless it crashes. that might not be as cool. But, you know, you gotta live on the dangerous side sometimes. Even if that dangerous side is the side of the plane that's gonna hit first. Shouldn't make that joke right after showing you my first tower, you know. But then industrial will actually be in brown. That'll be like your factories and stuff. I guess and stuff doesn't really count because it's just going to be factories. I don't really know anything else that'll be industrial. Then federal buildings, and I'm just deciding on the spot. Federal and like schooling and hospitals, because those aren't all necessarily federal. Some of them are private owned. But they will all be marked in black outlines. And that'll be like your government buildings and not military bases, because military is going to be something else entirely. And then player built areas, anywhere I'm going to have somebody build something for me or build something for themselves. Like Matt here, I'm just going to put white stained glass in the area they have to build. They do their thing. I might clean it up to make it, you know, better represent the neighborhood that it's in, because it'd be kind of weird to just leave that like that for all of eternity while we continue building big houses like these, and then have an unfinished house over here. Hopefully Matt will get on sometime and finish it. If not, I'll at some point down the line maybe finish it if he doesn't ever come back, but he will. I'm sure of it. Actually, I have a new map that me and Matt can play on and race in a parkour map. And then finally, the leaf block is going to be for environmental, which you've probably seen the big outline. This is just kind of going to be, I want to kind of transition it from this big detailed canyon to the flat empty surface. I want it to kind of transition a little bit better, so I'm gonna put like a forest here, kind of change up the terrain a little bit, have it a little bit more height to it, you know, like small hills, so that it's not an abrupt change from massive crater to completely flat. And then actually on the other side, it's going to be the opposite of a massive crater. I'm going to design like a bit of a, I guess it'd be a mountain, really small mountain. This will actually be the big part of the mountain over here. I thought about making it a lake instead, and having it just be like a small mountain that runs into a waterfall into a lake, and then take up that area. But I think I'm just going to make it a mountain and then fill in houses around it. Or maybe a forest around it with cabins. Just thought of that idea while I was speaking. But actually, this road is going to run straight through it. It's going to have like a tunnel. I don't know if any of you guys used to watch Dan Lags back when he was around, but he had a tunnel through one of his mountains. But he didn't build the mountain, he just tunneled through it. I'm building everything from scratch. And this isn't going to be like a super flat city. A lot of people who build on a super flat world will make just a super flat city. I'm going to give it lots of terrain. It's just going to take a long time because then I have to build it by hand, and I didn't realize what I was getting myself into when I started this project, but I'm not going to give up. I will build it. It's not going to be the biggest city. It's going to be more realistic than some of the other cities you'll see that are these massive, sprawling cities that take up just endless amounts of space that people continually build forever. But it'll be a rather big city. Just more of a realistic big and less of a let's see how far we can actually go on this. But that's kind of the update. Really, I don't have anything else to show you right now. I could show you the... No, I won't show you that. Not yet, at least. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. This has taken up 30 minutes, so that's perfect. Perfect timing. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you do like this video, feel free to leave a like, I guess. I don't care. It doesn't really affect me any. I'm going to keep making videos regardless, because, I mean, I don't really give a shit. I don't know why I make videos. I just make videos, okay? Don't judge me. If you're watching me, why are you judging me? Asshole. And then subscribe if you want, so that more people that are like you that like my videos, or potentially like my videos, can watch my videos, because it'll be, you know, circulating more. If you don't like me, great, don't subscribe. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to continue making videos regardless. I don't care. So thank you for watching if you did make it all the way to the end here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And I might show you my secret at some point in time. Might show you what's going on in here that you haven't seen already. But for now, we're going to leave it at that. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.